Thank you for tuning in to my new series on Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak DLC. This is FM Sosa. I make music, but in between the music, I like to make game edits, and I decided to do a little series on this game in particular. I got about 600 hours in this game, a little bit more than that, but 600 plus hours. I've put in a lot of time in this game, and there's a lot of things that I've come across that I find really insightful, something I would like to share with, people who may be starting the game and, just getting into it. I've been noticing an influx of, new players online, they getting into it, noobs, it's what we call them, gamer lingo, noobs. So, I want to put you on to, some things that you may need when you start hunting, these monsters, because this game is hard. Rise is really easy, but once you get to Sunbreak, it gets really difficult. So today we'll be doing a expedition tour in Shrine Ruins, and we're going to be crafting some potions. I like going at night because I like the colors, I like the vibe, so that's how we're going to do it today. So let's get ready to do this, man. Let's depart. Alright, so now that we're here, I like the vibe. It's really dope. It's mad chill, so right now I gotta pull out my sniff 'em out menu. This is a menu that's only available on the Sunbreak DLC. You're not gonna be able to get it on Rise. So if you have the DLC, I recommend that you do the side quests to be able to unlock that. You could talk to the little cat by the online station, and they'll tell you everything you need to do. So here we go. Right now we're going to go grab the herbs, and I'm just showing you, where every spot is at, so you would know where to go. What I like about this map is that it's very simple and it's very user friendly. You can navigate it really well, really easy. That's what I like about it the most. And also like the ambience, it's like the woods. You out there in the woods, in the forest, and you see me with my bow and arrow. I just really use the bow and arrow because it makes me feel like I'm hunting, and all of that. Now this is a master rank expedition tour, so there's some strong ass monsters on this game. There's a basil geese. Actually it's a seething basil geese. I've defeated one, only one. I don't waste my time doing all that shit. There's a few monsters in this game that I like, but we're not going to go into it. We're just going to focus on the potions. So you could go to the guild store to buy these potions, but I prefer just going around and crafting because it gives me something to do. I come from games like GTA, and in GTA, you can pretty much do whatever. And so coming from a game like that, transitioning to, an action RPG kind of game, it's kind of like has the same feel to me a little bit because there's just so much to do. Like you could craft everything that you need. And you're definitely going to need these potions on your hunts. You're going to need a lot of them. So, I'm just going to show you how to craft them and show you all the spots and all of that. But yeah, man, this game's pretty dope, man. I'm surprised. My homeboy bought it for me a while back, and I got into it. And, for a while I was just buying potions, but then I got bored and just decided to start crafting or whatnot. And, later on, you'll see, like, the crafting list of all the things that you need, and it's very useful. That's what I like about it the most. And to navigate the menu is very simple. It's very user friendly. It's not hard to navigate or anything. That's what I like about it the most. This is actually my first Monster Hunter experience. This is the first Monster Hunter game I've ever played, and so a lot of veteran players do not like this game. because in their eyes, it's not a real Monster Hunter game. But for me, I eat, breathe, and shit this game. I play this game. I've been playing this game forever. I'm only at level like 300, 329 or something like that. 600 hours in. I've been playing this game for 2 years. There's 999 levels. But anyway, here we go. So now we're back to the tent. And I'm going to show you how to go to the crafting list. You go down there, hit A. Then you go to the potion right there. And then you select it, craft, the amount to craft. And then you press down to get the maximum amount, and then you craft it. That's pretty much it. But yeah, this is my first video. Thanks for tuning in. More videos on the way. Peace.